So here we have our analytics dashboard. You're going to have in the top left here the total number of cases that you've submitted into the database. You're going to have your settlements under that, your judgments under that. You're going to have a breakdown for your case statuses. So you can see here for this particular firm, cases they settle about half their cases post lawsuit, another quarter they take it to bench trials, another 15% settle pre-lawsuit. They have about 60 cases pending, 11 binding arbitration, and then a little under 1% for jury trials. The number in the middle here reflects the total success rate for the firm's cases, meaning this firm turns 88%, 88.04% of their cases into money. That's what that number in the middle means. Here you have your settlements broken down by post and pre-lawsuit. You have your judgments organized in the donut chart here by the cases that are won and then lost, and then the reason for the loss, whether it was liability, involvement, contributory negligence, and then you lose some cases where liability is accepted due to causation issues. So that's the judgment breakdown. In the top right, you have your factor coefficients, meaning these are all the factors that go into the machine learning model. You can see how the factors influence the model. This isn't a one-to-one thing. This is just a simple logistic regression just to show you the factors that are being used. The machine learning model is actually much more complex. It's between an XGB boost and a random forest machine learning model. So you can actually read about those things if you want. Pretty interesting how that works. Here you have your settlement ranges organized by insurance company. This is the average initial offer compared to the average settlement amount with that particular insurance company. So here you can scroll in if you want to zoom, and you can see Progressive, for example. The cases that this firm has with Progressive, they settle for about 1.54 times what Progressive's initial offer was. That will allow you to get an idea of the ranges. So when an insurance company, they make an offer, you can say, okay, you can get an idea of what they're willing to go up to if you're tracking the ranges. So that's the purpose of this graph here. And then in the bottom right, you have a similar thing with judgment amounts versus pretrial offer. We're tracking what the last pretrial offer was made by the insurance company versus the judgment that was received in court, filtered out for zeros, right? If they don't make any offer, then there's nothing really to judge. But if they do make an offer, then we average that amount out. So you can see here, for example, with Allstate, this firm gets a judgment amount 1.86 times greater than their last offer, meaning that usually against this insurance company, it's worth it to take it to trial, which as you can see here is the trend for most insurance companies. If this firm were getting judgments less than their last pretrial offer, you would see the dark blue, or I'm sorry, the light blue here to the left. So the graph will be skewed left as opposed to right with the light blue. So that's that. And here we have our heat map, which is very important. The heat map basically gives you the value of the case broken down by venue. So for district court, we have district court, circuit court, federal court. For district court here, you can see this firm, their case values are highest, it seems, in Charles County. That's why you have the dark red there. The lighter blue means that the case value on average is less. Cecil County here is the lowest average case amount. And in the pop-up there, you can see the average case value, the meds factor, meaning the medical bills submitted, versus the resolution amount for a particular case averaged out, and then the number of cases that firm has had in that particular jurisdiction. So this can give you, it's a really good snapshot of your firm's data to get an idea of where your cases are at and where the value is coming from. That's the purpose of the heat map. You can click over to circuit court, and same thing, the map readjusts for circuit court cases. For example, here, and the circuit court heat map shows the same information, but one thing that you can do that's different is you can click on the venue, right? So here, for example, Baltimore City, you click on the venue there for circuit court, and you can get the juror demographic breakdowns. The cases that you've taken to jury trials, you can get an idea of your demographics there for your jurors. So this firm here, out of a total of 18 jurors, you can see the female, mostly female, or majority female, I should say. Female-male split, their age ranges, mostly 45 to 59, the race, education levels, if we're able to get that, and then their marital status. So this gives you an idea of the sorts of juror pool that's going to be in that particular jurisdiction. Really great information to have. Same applies for federal court. And also, you can filter all these analytics here by time. So if you just want to look at cases for this year, for example, you can put in January 1st, 2023, today, May 16th, 2023, filter, and then boom, these are all the cases for this year. Oh, I put 2013, sorry, 2023. I was like, where did all the data go? So yeah, so you can filter for this year. So for example, this firm this year, almost 1 million in settlements, 250,000 in judgments, 125 cases resolved. These are for auto accidents, right? And then you can also click over, and same applies for these two graphs in the bottom right. Same applies for the heat map. The entire analytics dashboard to readjust for that time frame. And you can also click on, you can reset it. And if you click reset, it goes back to how it was with all the firm's data. And then for premises incidents, you can click on that, and then the analytics will readjust for the premises incidents. So really important tool. The last thing here we have is your ticker, just so you can get an idea of what's been going on recently in the firm. And my goal was that the ticker would motivate people to log in, so you can sort of get some activity and action going on, just to give you a snapshot of what's been going on with the firm, settlements, judgments, things of that nature. And so we hope you guys enjoy the CaseAnalytics dashboard, and we're very confident that this is going to bring a lot of value to personal injury lawyers. Thanks.